How did you get into the radio industry and what made you want to get a career in radio in the first place?
I was just a sad kid where most people were going out and trying alcohol and stuff at 14. I was hanging around radio stations wanting to be a DJ, a presenter, a host, whatever it would be. So I'll go out getting under people's feet and saying, I want a job, I want a job, I want a job, I want a job. And after a couple of years, when I was 16, I got a job at my local station in Scarborough, and I was the youngest DJ in Europe at that point. From being like 9 or 10 or whatever, people wanted footballs and rugby balls and tracksuits and stuff, and I wanted like aerials and satellite dishes. So I could pick up more stations, and that's, right from being a kid is what I always wanted to do.
What are your favourite parts about being a presenter on Heart Radio?
Finish at 10 o'clock. So I have the day to do everything that I want to do. That's just good fun, isn't it? You just come in. It's not really like a job, and your mum will always say to you, when are you going to get a proper job? Because you're just coming in talking to your mates. It's just like being in a pub without the alcohol. Oh, at Christmas it is like with the alcohol.
Can you remember your first show at Heart and what was it like?
It was horrendous because you have to come in, you don't really know each other. You've got to be not good. You've got to be professional, and you were told what sort of things to do and everything. Everything's really nice and family and all that sort of stuff, and talk about nice things and everything. You do that for a couple of months, and then start doing your own thing. Before there was loads and loads of stations that you go, oh, it's fine, I'll go somewhere else. There's not so much now, so that's quite scary, to be fair. Before you could just walk into another job, but it's getting so more condensed. And of course, there's only two big radio groups. So if you are not liked by one of them and you're not liked by the other one, you might as well go and be a postman. Heart is family. It's feel good. It's about a way of life and having a laugh, but not being as out there as someone like Capital or Radio X or something. They always say, they give us a format. We always believe it's more like a feeling and not a format.